Hello YouTube, it's Jason the Redneck Zyla with another episode of Primetime Redneck. And today, my last video I talked about Ole Miss football because I love Ole Miss, but today I want to talk about something different. Now, we only got one day left to the election, so I want to talk about, you got it, Donald John Trump. Okay. Donald John Trump is the best damn president we've ever had. Now, some of you may click off this video right now. You don't want to hear what I got to say. Well, that's fine by me. Because I didn't like Donald Trump in the beginning either. I'd never voted in my life. And I'm, right now I'm 46 years old. But back when Trump ran in 2016, I didn't want to vote until I started listening to the man. And then I started watching his rallies. And I listened to what he said during the rallies. It all made sense. And then I turned over on CNN and they were dogging the hell out of him and saying he said all this racist stuff at the rally. And I was like, wait a minute, I just watched that rally. That ain't what he said. They would cut little clips, take little clips of what he said and push it all in a certain way to make it sound racist. I mean, I was like, why are y'all doing this? This man's trying to help America and you're lying on him. That got me to thinking right there. So, I got a couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about how come every time when I'm having a discussion with a Democrat or a liberal, and I'll say, why don't you like Trump? And they said, well, he called all Mexicans rapists and murderers. And I said, no, hell he didn't. I got what everybody else in the United States should have, and that's a cell phone, and Googled it. And just to go back during that rally at what he said, and every time he's mentioned that, he's mentioned MS-13 gang members. It's true, they do kill people. They murder people. They chop them up with machetes and shit. And they have child trafficking. They do that too. And they're rapists. They rape children. So that's a fact. He didn't say all Mexicans. He didn't say all. The word all didn't come out of his mouth. He was talking about that specific MS-13 group. And then they took it and twisted it. So that just pisses me off when people say that. Because they don't know any better. They just want to lie along with the rest of them. Because they don't like Trump. Because he tweets too much. I'm glad he tweets. Hell, that's the only way he can get the truth out. Is to tweet it. Because if you expecting to get it from the damn news, unless you watching Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, or Laura Ingraham, well, that's about it. You ain't going to get the truth. Oh yeah, and a couple other sites I watch personally, channels on YouTube. I love the Next News Network with Gary Franchi. I love him. Well, let me just say I really do. And the Conservative Twins, love y'all. And I also want to give a shout out to Diamond and Silk. Love you. I love all y'all. That's where I get my information from because it's fact. And that's why I'm starting this channel, because I want to be a part of this, And I'm not going to be the best at it for a while. I'm going to make mistakes. Like I said, I'm illiterate when it comes to technology. But I'm going to learn because I think this is important. Anyway, the second thing you can ask people, why don't you like Trump? Well, he's a racist. And then you can ask them, a Democrat or a liberal, well, what has he said that's racist? And they'll say, well, during Charlottesville, he said there were good people on both sides. Okay, again, get your damn cell phone out and Google it yourself, people. No, he didn't. As a matter of fact, I wrote down exactly what he said on August 14, 2017. And this is what he said. Trump said, and I quote, racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear. We are a nation founded on the truth, and that all of us are created equal in the eyes of our Creator and equal under the law, and we are equal under our Constitution. Those who spread violence in the name of bigotry strike at the very core of America. That's what he said, folks. And if you want to argue with that, I don't give a damn. I'll argue with you all day long. Because that's the truth. That's what the man said. And then I've watched countless other videos where he's denounced the KKK and the white supremacists and all that. But it's funny, Biden won't say shit when you ask him about the Antifa. He won't even say the word Antifa. He probably can't say the word Antifa. Hell, I bet he can't spell it. He don't even know his wife from his sister and all that shit. You know, well, this is my wife. I mean, oh, this is my sister. She snuck behind, you know, all that crap. Well, this is what Joe Biden needs. He needs to be sitting in a high chair with a little boggin on or something, and somebody feeding him mashed potatoes, because he looks like he's finna fall out. Have you watched him lately? Have you watched him when Obama introduced him? Joe Biden. Was it yesterday or the day before? And Joe Biden, you know, he was getting it across the field there, and he's leaning. You know how when he runs now, he's almost 80 years old. He's running, he's leaning forward a little bit, and you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody in an old folks' home who's late for Scrabble, and he's trying to get to the table or whatever. He just, I'm coming. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, the man can't talk for himself. He's got all these the Democrats. He's a puppet. That's what he is. And I'm sorry, but that man loves to smell on little girls way too much. It don't matter if they're little, old, whatever. He just loves to smell somebody. It's just weird. You know, I think he's a pedophile. That's what I think. Now, I ain't got no proof of that, but I'm just telling you, that's just my thoughts. Holding little girls and smelling them like that. I mean, who does that? Pedophiles do that. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. We got the election coming up, and it's going to be a landslide, y'all. We're fine. We're going to stand united for the United States of America. You know, it don't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. It don't matter where you're from, Asia, wherever you're from, it don't matter. We need to stand together and fight for this country, for our rights, for freedom, for our First Amendment and Second Amendment and every damn amendment after that. You know, they're trying to take it from you. They want us to be a socialist country, AOC and all them. That's what they want. Bernie Sanders, that man's crazy. Look, they want us lined up behind food trucks while they hand us out little cardboard boxes that's probably got 10 items in them. Okay, make that last a month with a family of 6. We'll see you next month. Better make it last, because that's all you getting. Or, you know, free health care for all. So you mean to tell me that I've been working 30-something years in the United States of America, busting my ass in furniture factories, stapling my fingers, I got carpal tunnel nerve damage, I've loaded concrete, construction, I've done a little bit of everything. And you gonna tell me I went up there to get some assistance one time because I was in between jobs and I couldn't get shit. But yet you can come over here from Mexico, you and 7 family members, and y'all can come over and they're gonna give you health care, food stamps, a place to live, and pay for it. Does that not piss you off? Because it pisses me off. Look, and it ain't got no, I would too if I was him. Like, hey, let's go over there and we get everything free. Well, that's what they're yelling now. Free for all. Medicaid, free for all. Who's going to pay for that? Somebody's going to. And ain't no damn doctor going to work on you. Ain't no doctor fixing to work on you and take good care of you when it's free. Okay? It's just not, it doesn't make sense. We're going to be like Venezuela. People in line, they're using old dirty needles and shit. You know? This is what they want. Because the weaker we are, the stronger they are. The poorer we are, the more money they got, the more powerful they are. They want to own us. That's what they want. The Democrats. And they'll do any and every. Look, they had that Russia hoax with Trump for years. Spent all them billions of dollars trying. Then what? Hillary Clinton and Obama was the ones spying on the Trump campaign. They were the ones colluding with Russia now. It's kind of funny. Whatever they say that Trump's doing, usually they're doing. But there ain't no repercussions for them. No consequences for them. And hell, now Biden and China and Hunter and all this stuff, they got the text messages, the laptop and everything. No consequences. Why? You know why? Because they're all in it together. The only way we're going to be able to defeat this is if we stand together. You know, they say this country's, we're torn apart. And it was because of Trump and his evilness. And he is the coronavirus. And he's the reason we're all not united right now. You know what? We're more united now than we have ever been. The only people who ain't united are those Antifa fools that are getting paid. And liberals running around screaming because they got upset about something. And they're like, please give me my hot chocolate and some hot cocoa so I can go sit down somewhere And can I please have a puppy to pet too? That would make me feel better. You know, they're just rich, ain't never had to do nothing in their whole lives. You know, and they've never been a part of anything, so they see these groups running around saying, hey, join us, join our group. We'll make you, we'll be your friend. All you got to do is set fires and run around men and make you feel powerful. You know, they've been running over us for so long because we ain't fit in. Let's just start burning shit down. You know, and another thing that makes me mad is that cop just the other day, those two cops, that guy come out with that knife and he was going to stab them and they shot him. Yeah. What happened? It wasn't no time, an hour or two later, the Walmart had been busted in, all the stores around there, people carrying out televisions and free shit. And, you know, it's like they're sitting at home going, ooh, hopefully a cop will shoot a black man so that we can go get some Christmas presents for our kids because we're too damn lazy to work, you know. And our checks ain't gonna pay for it, so we just gonna steal it. All we need is for a cop to shoot a black man. If he shoots a white man, it don't count. You know, it don't count if he shoots a white man. We don't give a shit about that. We need him to shoot a black man so that we can go and get some free-for-all shit. And that's what it seems like. That might not be the way it is, but that's damn sure what it looks like. Coming out with Jordans and 70-inch TVs. Man, listen, this country's falling apart, but I'm telling you, Trump is going to win this election. Trump, you got to get out and vote for Trump, or we're going to end up being a socialist country. We're going to lose all our rights, our gun rights, everything. And what about and who votes for somebody who'll reach in and when a woman's 8-9 months pregnant, that'll take something and reach in and suck a baby out and parts falling all over the place? Who votes for somebody like that? And then Biden's going to sit there and say he's a Christian because of Catholic faith? Brother, I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't know no Christian who goes around ripping up babies. Okay, it's murder. That's what it is. Well, it's a woman's right to choose. No, I'm sorry. You have no right to murder a child. And that's exactly. If you vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, then you're voting to kill babies. That's just the way it is. So, that's about all I got to say about that. But anyway, get out and vote. Vote for Donald Trump and let's stop this madness. They're not going to get in. They're not going to win. They're not going to defeat us because united we stand, brother. United we stand. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever you are, we're going to come together and we're going to show them this is not a systemic racist country, that this is a country who stands for what they believe in, for their Christian faith, for what the Constitution says, and we're going to stand up and we're going to defend our rights. We're going to defend them one way or another. And ain't no bunch of wussies running around with toboggans on. Nuh-uh. Free for all, free college, free. I'll tell you what. Boy, it burns my ass. But I'll tell you what, it's not happening, y'all. We're not going to let it happen. Get out and vote. Trump 2020.